YouTube is a platform that has been around for many years. Some people may say millennia, and it has gone through many phases. There was the original YouTube, where anyone could blow up, and it was basically all just fun. Maybe you know of 2017 YouTube, where everyone used the N-word for jokes. And now we have a YouTube with such shit moderation that porn, yes, literal porn, cock and ass porn, is flying by on their website. I must give a warning, this video will contain censored nudity. YouTube, do not fucking ban me. I'm just showing thumbnails you've let fly by. Anyway, let's get to it. Part 1. Bad children's content. Okay, before I get to the actual porn, I'm going to cover shitty kids content. Kids content on YouTube is heavily sexualized and usually contains fetish content such as farting, pregnancy, and sometimes even domestic violence. I'm going to go through some screenshots and show how they just shouldn't be on YouTube. Okay, I would like to start off strong by showing this video. Re-upload Gumball poops his diaper. Excuse me, why should children be watching this? It is blatantly diaper fetish. And they're using a children's cartoon character as the vessel to carry on that fetish. Why is this on YouTube? Next up is this video. Jax plays with Ragatha's kitty. Amazing digital circus. It is obvious by the thumbnail that by kitty they are trying to assume vagina. And they are using a series that is for children, the amazing digital circus, to carry on that sexualized content. The kids aren't really clicking it for the sexualization, but they are being taught it in their brains by this video or others like it. And honestly, that is disgusting. Next up is an entire channel, not just a video. Vor Forever. If you do not know what vor is, it is a type of pornographic material where you get off to someone eating another person. Really weird. And as you can see by the videos, they are using Loud House characters, a children's TV show that many people love, to carry on their fetishes to the young. That's very fucked up. Okay, next up is top 10 things to put in your diaper. Hashtag baby fur. Now, this is in the children's content section, not because it is aimed at children, as baby furs are adults, but it is here because children are definitely seeing it, and the baby fur community usually targets children when they are predatory. I'm not saying they all are. I'm just saying that when they are predatory, they target children. So that's why this is included here. I'm kind of getting tired of saying next up, but I chose to make this video. I chose to have so many examples of bad content. So here I go. Next up is William Afton pee and poop. Excuse me, what the fuck? Also, this is not my screenshot, so don't ask why there's the people also watch this. It's not my screenshot. I would just like to ask, why are they using a character from a children's brand and using a children's game to make it sexualized in a pee and poop fetish, aka scat? Children are going to see this. They probably often search up FNAF, and this might come up with FNAF because William Afton is connected to FNAF. So, you are basically indoctrinating children into this hypersexual environment that they don't even know that they're in. And I really don't like that. I hope no one else likes that. If you like that, get the fuck off my channel, bro. That's weird as hell. Okay. This one's gonna be short and sweet. Bubbles' boyfriend. Look at the videos. All fart fetish. That's easy. That's fucked up. I don't like that. That's easy. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, we have another channel here. This one is called Beast 360 VR. You know, I wouldn't have a problem with that name. It's unassuming. Then you look at the video, where it's using two children's characters in sexualized ways. Now, I'm sorry that I don't have, like, all their videos. I did not take the screenshots for this video. So, I apologize that I can't show more of their content, but it is obvious by that one little video right there that they are obviously not supposed to be uploading this on YouTube. Okay, we have more gotcha, scat fetish here, which is what the William Afton one was. Gassy Sisty, Christmas emissions, cursed gas, gassy stream, Tara's Halloween, disaster, gotcha fart, Zelda's gassy accident. Now, there's a major problem with two parts of this. The fact that it's fetishized content online in a place where children can access it, and the fact that it's being produced using an app that children use, Gacha Life, or any of the other Gacha games. I don't know which one it is. I'm not a fucking expert. Just, children are gonna see this. That like Gacha. Because they search up Gacha. These have Gacha in their fucking titles. They're gonna be recommended it at some point, most likely. And that's just going to probably send them on a deep spiral if they enjoy it. Which, not the kink shame, I don't know why a child would like that, other than being indoctrinated by other videos. So, okay, this is the final one for the bad children's content part of this video. Not because I'm out of examples, trust me, I have like 20 more screenshots about shit of like Ronaldo's penis or daily dog pissing. But honestly, I just don't feel like including that. I'm exhausted from looking at these fucking screenshots as it is. So here we have Fortnite TikTok montage number 165. If you look at that thumbnail, you see a Fortnite character about to shove a pole up another Fortnite's character's ass. Obviously sexual. You should see what's wrong. Fortnite kid, TikTok kid being recommended to kids. Voila. So, one may ask themselves, how any of that is children's content? Well, YouTube recommends it to kids. It's made for kids. It's not good for them, but it is made for them. And of course, that isn't good. And I hope that's obvious to you that that isn't good. We, as human beings, have a duty to protect our young so that they flourish. And that content hurts their brains fundamentally and could lead to porn addictions or further degenerosity. I apologize, I am bad at pronunciations. Do you want to know what's worse? These people almost always get paid for their videos. They get paid to ruin the minds of children. Why the hell would this happen, YouTube? And honestly, it almost seems like YouTube keeps these videos up for the money, because kids will continuously rewatch a video, meaning ad profit is up. Honestly, that kind of pisses me off. We should not be using children as a vessel to make money by showing them inappropriate content and relying upon the ad money that that content makes from them watching it. Moving on. Part 2. Bad ads. Ads are the main way YouTube makes money. That's pretty reasonable because that's how business works. But some of them are just bad. Now, recently YouTube has been locking down on the bad ones, but they still exist. So I'm going to review about 3 from the past and just commentate on them. Okay, so this first ad relates back to the children's content one because, as you can see, these characters were used for the children's videos. That is extremely bad, especially as you look and see what the hell these characters are doing. You feature a lady in bondage, two people next to each other, one looking fatter than another with a pregnancy test in their hand, while the other looks surprised. And then you got one dude stuck in a lady's panties. That's not good. Not good. Oh, look at that. This ad also relates back to the children's segment because it's the same characters. In fact, I believe that's the same app, just they're more detailed on a certain aspect. That's all. I don't have anything more to say. I already commentated on the other. Okay, I'm going to admit it now. I'm pretty sure all of these ads can tie back to the children's part of this because most of them include children's character. Like this one, it's Among Us. And if you look at that why the hell that fucker cheeked up like that? That's my question. Why the fuck he cheeked up like that? So why ain't he shaped like a bean like the other ones? Why he got a human body? Why he cheeked up like that? He cheeked up like that. Alright, here's the final ad I'm gonna show. It's one of those chat bot AI apps where you're talking to in the screenshot that they provide, Lois Griffin. Would you like my new selfie? I believe she says. I'm sorry, I'm hard of seeing. Yes, very cute. And then you look. Ooh, very suggestive. Very sexual. It's obviously meant to bait anyone who wants to fucking jerk their dick to AI chats to download the app. Not good. Could bait children into it. You know, being showed over YouTube. That's not a good look for YouTube. I'm surprised sponsors and ad havers haven't thrown a fit over shit like this yet. Like they did back in 2016 to 2018 over ElsaGate. Because this is practically as bad as ElsaGate. Like I said, YouTube has been catching these ads recently, but I think the fact that they went unnoticed for a reasonably long time, especially when they cram ads down our throats, is not right. So yeah, that's it. This is a relatively short segment. Part 3. Porn. YouTube has a major problem with pornographic content on their website, and that's obviously not good. As stated, children use this. So YouTube, why do you let it happen? Some of these videos have thousands to millions of views and have been up for years. Some videos have been up a while that are just blatantly pornographic that you would expect to be taken down. Is it the money? Why are we leaving porn open for children to discover? Honestly, it makes me sick. I'm going to display some blurred examples and commentate. Alright, I'm going to start with what is probably the tamest example. Boy, and then fully capitalized, clapped by girls after gaining One Piece Devil Fruit powers. The title literally says clapped. We all know what clapped means. It's sex. And we all know what that thumbnail means. That is also sex. Why is this on YouTube? Why not just upload this on Pornhub or X videos? Honestly, it'd probably make more more views and more money over there. I don't even know why YouTube lets us from the screenshot date. It's been up 7 months. I don't even know how long ago this screenshot was taken, so it could have been up longer. So, just saying, this is probably the tamest thing. Okay, this one's gonna be short because it's also pretty tame. Silly femboy with the outline of a dick over a drawn femboy's face. Pretty obvious, just why is that? At least, why is the thumbnail allowed? It's obviously meant to bait that. Okay, next up is a full channel. Jane Walks. As you can see by those videos right there, They are just videos zoomed in on her ass of her walking while she commentates. Don't ask why I watched. Don't ask. But like I was saying, she completely markets herself off her ass, her height, and her race. And I am pretty sure she has explicit content on other websites. So sweet and easy to explain. That it just really shouldn't be up because it is blatantly meant to direct audiences to another website. Alright, now we're getting into the shit I had to blur. As you can see by the labels, there were boobs and ass. Pretty much seeable. Like, basically see-through clothing. The boobs because the girl was wet. As you can see in the corner there, there's a man rubbing up on a woman on her knees, suggestively. You can get this all by just looking up the word porn. And way more. So, that's literally what the rest of the screenshots are. Just looking up the word porn and then you get what you looked up. Here's a playlist of multiple videos that are just hentai. And as you can see, some of them have been up as of 3 years. As you can see, I had to blur them because they had literally the hentai in the thumbnail. I don't know why that got past YouTube moderation. It shouldn't have. And there's a bunch of this too, just like there is porn. This one is the one that I wanted to talk about the most. The cock and balls. Not really the ass, that's a micro bikini try-on haul. But still, it's suggestive and obviously meant to lead back to porn considering the thumbnail. But the cock and ball one, the video itself is labeled as educational on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. But it's just a dude touching his balls until he gets hard. How is that educational? And most of these videos come from not American YouTube. They come from other countries. Which is, I think, why they get past moderation on YouTube. Because those other countries don't have that much dedication to their servers on YouTube. And I feel like that's a problem. That's how shit like porn and even animal abuse videos, children abuse videos, get allowed on YouTube. Alright, here's the last video. I mean, screenshot, my bad. A lesbian porn video and then a dude rubbing up on a girl's ass. Those are obviously problematic. I had to blur tits. They weren't fully showing, but they were see-through lingerie, basically. Don't want to get taken down. Already got 1 strike on my channel. Don't want to get taken down. But, yeah, these are a major problem to YouTube. They impose safety threats on the mind of children. And it's obvious that YouTube is making a profit off these videos because they get a lot of views. Views equals ads. Most of these, if they were demonetized, they wouldn't be up. Because most people post this shit for profit, unfortunately. And I feel like this isn't good. And YouTube should do stuff about it because they are reported constantly by people from what I hear. Yet they never get taken down. They stay. And YouTube allows people who post this stuff to flourish. And that's not okay. Part 4. AI comments and channels. I want to end on this note, since this is the one that I don't have as much to prove. There are so many fucking AI comments and channels. Some are literally promoting OnlyFans, aka porn, or just engagement farming. Now, fortunately, they are seemingly getting caught so quick that I cannot get any screenshots. I will summarize how the comments go. There are 2 types. Type 1 is, I love your content, heart emoji, and then the bio and the profile pic are both like pornography. And then there's the ones, the UTFF, or whatever they're called ones, where they're like, my content is better than this guy's content. Or, they go like, here's the link you asked for. Woman being beat by man. And then they link a random YouTube video. Or, I forgot, okay. But most of the ones that link the videos that are labeled as something horrific have Mr. Beast as their profile picture. That's, for some reason, prevalent. And I'm just saying that that's not good. to have. Anyway, why does YouTube sit back while their platform burns? Do they have no integrity as a company? Apparently. I mean, I wish they would do something about it. And I really hope viewers report anything they catch as quick as they can, so that YouTube can do something. Because, there's billions of videos on this platform. I understand it is hard to catch shit. But whenever there's pornography with millions of views that have been out for 2 years, y'all should have caught it by now. At least a couple people have reported that video. Just saying. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I'm making this video because I'm petty. YouTube gave my channel a strike for a video that was obviously a joke of just a kid auditioning for a hentai video. I understand it's not a good video, not funny, technically child endangerment, but it wasn't because the kid was doing it as a joke. It was very obvious, and it was obviously from like 2010. So, I get a strike for that, but people get millions of views and paid for pornography on YouTube. That's kind of why I'm making it, because I'm kind of pissed at YouTube. Not really because I care. I really don't care all that much. I'm not a caring person. Act like I do care, though. I want to look like I want to look like I'm a good guy. Okay. Anyways, that's it. I'm not gonna ask anyone to like or subscribe. That. I'm not gonna get that anyways. Anyways, have a good day.